If you feel the constant compulsion to do something every day to prove your worth, to get somewhere, if you notice all the ways in which you're constantly compensating and can't just be at ease in your own skin, you might be suffering from the nearly universal human belief that you're not enough as you are, not worthy of love as you are, not worthy of existing as you are. And you might not think that consciously, but you might just feel it because the belief is often subconscious. So we're going to start the process of healing that today. And we're going to work with a specific memory that created that feeling. We all have some. And we're going to work with that memory in a way that avoids overwhelm and is as safe as possible. However, if you sense that that inner protective mechanism that of course is going to have some resistance to working with these types of emotions is extremely strong, or if you don't feel stable or ready to do this type of work right now, I highly encourage you to respect that feeling and pick a different session. Come back to this when you do feel ready. If you feel ready to take responsibility for your own well-being and do this work, start to pick a memory that isn't completely overwhelming, but will bring up that feeling in your body of feeling like you're not enough. And pause the track if you need to think about it and pick one. And when you feel ready, find a comfortable position. Close your eyes. And just tune into your breath and your body. Relax any obvious tension in your muscles as you breathe and start to decompress. But stay alert in your mind as you relax and just notice the sounds in the room around you. Notice that you're safe in the moment at this point in time. And it's safe to relax and explore your inner landscape. Start to get in touch with the version of you that feels courageous, that feels like you can handle anything. That inner leader, that inner adult. Sense that and feel yourself centering within that in this moment. And when you feel ready, if it feels safe to do so, start to let up that memory that you've chosen that triggered those feelings of inadequacy. And start to enter that scene as the current version of yourself, from the perspective of your current, present day adult self. Through those eyes, begin to enter that scene. Notice the younger version of yourself in that scene. And just hit the freeze frame button on that scene if it's helpful to stop any movement. And begin to approach that younger version of yourself in a gentle, soothing way. And if they're not already aware, let that younger version of you know that you're the older version of them, and you're here to help them. Let them know that they don't have to overwhelm you or merge with you because you're here to help them. And begin to ask them if there's anything that you don't understand about how hard this moment was for them, how it made them feel. And just invite them to share that or anything else they want you to know. and just receive whatever they shared with you and empathize with them. Take a moment to let that younger version of you know that you understand what they just shared. And if you sense there's anything else that they want you to know, just pause the track and give them more space to share that. But if you feel like they've expressed everything, just invite them now, if it feels safe, to let up whatever they felt in that moment, to let themselves feel however it made them feel. And if it feels safe, you might offer to share the processing of that feeling with them in this moment. Invite them to pass that feeling through your body now so you can help them process it in a way that maybe they couldn't fully process at the time. And if it feels safe, just begin to allow those sensations up in your body to the extent that you feel able to mindfully observe them. Notice where you feel those feelings of smallness or heaviness, that feeling of being inadequate, not enough, maybe inferior in some way. Just notice where those sensations manifest in the body. And just hold a space of loving awareness for them as you observe them in your body, not thinking about them, just welcoming them to finally flow through your system, to not be stuck or caught in there, like a wave that wants to move through, observing those sensations of energy directly. Breathe gently and flow with them. Imagine space opening up around them as you allow them to flow through fully. And really start to shine a light of loving energy on those sensations. Don't try to change them. Just show them a loving energy as you notice them in the body. And if you need to spend more time with that, feel free to pause the track. But if it feels ready to start to move through and out of your system, just allow yourself to let it go, to let it flow up and out and through you. Notice how you're not needing to suppress it. You can simply allow it to evaporate now that you've held space for it to flow through, to start to lighten and pass into a greater field of energy that can easily handle it for you. Don't think, just relax and imagine it evaporating completely out of your body and the body of your younger self. And just feel the lightness and space within your body. And in that space, just breathe in a sense of wholeness, a sense of lovingness, a sense of peace. Notice what colors and textures those energies have, and breathe them through the cells of your body freely, and imagine it passing into the system of your younger self as well. and notice how you feel. Notice any shift in how they seem to feel. And just start to observe that younger version of you from this shifted energy. See their beauty, their wholeness, their inherent lovability. Notice the deeper and obvious truth of that. Just observing that in them now. And just start to share that with them. Affirm that to them. Share what you see about them with them now. Let that land, let them receive that on a deep cellular level. Feeling the affirmation of the deeper truth beginning to integrate in their system and yours. And now ask them if there's anything they want you to do in that scene. Is there any intervention they want you to make, someone they want you to talk to or say something to, or just an imaginary scenario that they want you to play out for them? And just go ahead and ask them and then do whatever they ask you to do for a few moments. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the track and resume it when you feel ready. But if they feel ready to leave that moment and to come with you into the present moment, where they don't have to worry about all that old baggage, just invite them to join you in this moment. Scoop them up and bring them back here. Notice how they might be lighter, more carefree from their baggage, shifted and transformed a little bit more, having affirmed that deeper truth, that of course they're enough as they are. Even if they're not perfect, even if they're flawed, they don't have to compensate. They can just be at ease in the moment and explore what they want to from a place of curiosity and choice, instead of fear or inadequacy. And just begin to visualize moving through your daily life from a place of conscious wholeness and being at ease in your own skin, knowing and feeling that you're enough as you are. And imagine the parts of you whose job it is to help you compensate or protect you in some way from that fear of inadequacy. Imagine those inner protectors relaxing, even a little bit, setting down their burdens, setting down all those difficult things they had to do for so long, getting to lighten their load too. Feel them relaxing out of your body a little bit more in this moment. And when you feel ready, come back slowly at your own pace and notice any shift in how you feel. Perhaps more embodied and aligned, more at ease in your own skin. Notice any shifts, subtle or significant. And I encourage you to visit this part of yourself on a regular basis for the next week or two, even for a couple minutes every day, to affirm what you choose to affirm around this, to reinforce that shift on a deeper and deeper level. And you might even choose to repeat this session with a different memory if it feels safe when you feel ready, in order to really deepen this shift even more. I hope this helped. I would love to hear your experience with this, and please share this with anyone you think it might help. Have an amazing day.